Welcome to this in-depth analysis of the platforms that are defining retail investment in 2026. And have you ever felt that the stock market is a private club exclusively for math geniuses or people wearing expensive suits? Today, we're going to debunk that myth. Buying your first stock generates a mix of excitement and paralysis. You ask yourself, am I paying too much? What happens if the application proves to be too difficult to navigate? Or am I being charged hidden commissions? The current solution, Robinhood, Webull, and Public, have each designed three entirely distinct entry points to address this very same problem. In 2026, we are no longer in an era where only buying and selling matters. Today, we are looking for tools that can educate us, provide us with real-time data, and enable us to become owners of assets that were once out of reach. The design of an application dictates how you feel when you invest. It's not just aesthetics, it's financial psychology. Robinhood and extreme minimalism. The goal of Robinhood is to eliminate friction. They've designed their interface so that buying a stock is as intuitive as liking a photo on social media. They use simplified line graphs and large buttons so that users don't feel overwhelmed by the market's noise. It's the ideal app if your goal is to just get in, buy, and then continue with your day. Webull operates on the premise that you are eager to learn. Its initial screen might resemble an airplane cockpit, filled with Japanese candlesticks, volume indicators, and the order book, Level 2 data that displays real-time buys and sells. While the learning curve is quite steep, it provides you with all the necessary tools to transition from a complete beginner to a skilled technical analyst without ever needing to switch applications. Public understands that the world of investing can often feel quite solitary. Its interface resembles a social newsfeed where you can clearly see what verified investors are currently buying. What's most valuable here isn't seeing the transaction, but reading the why. This helps beginners understand the investment theses behind capital movements. So, to conclude this slide, Robinhood is technically the king of extreme minimalism. So, simply making or buying a stock is far too easy. You just have to click the button and then you have it. You don't need to learn a bit more. In contrast, Webull is the opposite. Here, you have everything all at once. So, if you are just starting out, the learning curve is going to be very slow. But once you are an advanced investor, you are going to stay right here in this application because it practically has everything that you need. Public is technically a social network specifically for investors. For example, if you don't want to delve into learning about investments and all that entails, you can simply like or choose to follow an investment strategy from someone who is very skilled in that particular area, a truly qualified investor. This way, you can invest your money by simply following what other experienced individuals are doing. Now we'll discuss security and what exactly you can place in your portfolio. By 2026, security is no longer an option. All three platforms are regulated and protected by SIPC for up to $500,000, which is quite a lot. The industry standard has become 0% commission for stocks and ETFs in the United States, but where they truly compete and differentiate themselves is in the variety of assets. So, here are the absolutely essential fractional shares you'll need in 2026. These three platforms allow you to invest, for instance, with as little as $5, even in a single stock that might cost $3,000. Let's now turn our attention to options and cryptocurrencies. Robinhood and Webull are definitely leading the charge with very robust options platforms. Public has only recently entered this particular space, aiming to avoid being left behind. However, Robinhood and Webull possess significantly more established experience in this specific domain. Moving on, let's now discuss the realm of alternative assets. Public has truly broken the mold by allowing you to invest in fractional shares of fine art, music royalties, and even treasury bonds. This allows you to significantly diversify your investment portfolio beyond just the traditional stock market, all conveniently managed from a single account. So, specifically with platforms like Robinhood and Webull, we have access to fractional shares. Now, while that particular feature is available on all three, it's mainly with Robinhood and Webull that you can invest directly in cryptocurrencies. And as you know, new cryptocurrencies are technically being released every single week. But with Public, you can invest in your favorite artist, your favorite painting, and many more things that, in the future, you'll probably be able to invest in practically anything that can be created in the world. So, it's an option to keep in mind. Now, we're going to show you the secret weapons of 2026 that make them unique this year. Each one has a specific function that competitors envy. Robinhood has expanded its market hours, allowing you to react to global news almost any time, day or night. Additionally, your Gold subscription provides matching benefits for your IRA retirement accounts, meaning they contribute a small extra percentage on top of your deposits specifically for your retirement savings. For a beginner, this is truly the most powerful tool available. Now, Webull offers paper trading, a simulator. For a beginner, this is truly the most powerful tool available. You can operate with virtual money in a real market environment. This allows you to make mistakes, learn to effectively use the drawing tools, and test various strategies without ever risking your actual hard-earned income. Lastly, there's Public and its commitment to ethical transparency. They have taken a public stance against the traditional order flow revenue model, seeking their executions to be as fair as possible for the retail user. Their focus on the community allows financial knowledge to be open, not a secret kept by institutions. It's time to decide. No application is inherently superior in absolute terms. Everything hinges on your individual profile. For example, choose Robinhood if you value your time and genuinely want the most fluid, simple experience possible. This is for an investor who simply wants to buy and then let time do its work without any technical complications. Now, however, you should choose Webull if you possess a scientific curiosity about the financial markets, if you're willing to dedicate time to studying charts, and if you want to practice extensively in a simulator before taking the plunge into the void with your actual money. Choose Public if you want to learn while surrounded by other people, if you truly value ethical transparency, and you're interested in building an exotic portfolio that includes everything from stocks to fine art and bonds. Well, technically, Public is definitely the ideal platform for you. The financial market in 2026 is more democratic than ever. You no longer need thousands of dollars to start investing. You just need the right tools and the will to take the first step. You can try all three. Many people use Robinhood for their long-term investments and Webull to study the market. The most important thing isn't the perfect tool, but to start today. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.